Do you know Australia? You think you might, but you don't know this place. Several hundred metres behind me, past this sun-blighted scrub, trees and some brackish water, is a place that few people know about, and even fewer discuss. It's called the Swan Island Training Area, and though it's only 90 minutes south of Melbourne, it's home to one of the country's best kept secrets. It's a top secret counter-terrorism training ground and, in the last few years, it's been home to the men and women fighting Australia's quiet war. In 1964, the Special Air Service of the Australian Army was given regimental status and became the centre of the young country's special forces. Over the next 4 decades, the SAS kept a broadly uniform makeup. 3 Sabre, or fighting, squadrons, as well as some support staff. Then in 2005, in the aftermath of the Al-Qaeda attacks of September 11, the SAS raised another Sabre squadron and called it, simply, 4 Squadron. But despite the intervening 7 years, it's only today that its existence is being revealed. That's because during that time, 4 Squadron has undertaken some of the most clandestine and classified operations Australia has ever been involved in. Operations that exist in a murky world where the line between civilian spy and military soldier is becoming increasingly blurred. Its heart would be found 90 minutes south of Melbourne, at Swan Island. Though the island has long been a training ground for some of Australia's most secret operations, it wasn't until after 2001 that it became home to Australia's counter-terrorism effort. Since the middle of the 2000s, parts of Swan Island were used to help train the men and women of ASIS and the SAS who became part of this new civilian military capability. And in order to command them, Australia's Special Operations Command, known as SOCOM, also increased its footprint on the island. Documents available on the Australian government's tender website reveal that Defence alone has paid private contractors more than $26 million as part of that building regime. And everything was in order to foster an increasingly symbiotic relationship between Australia's spies and its soldiers. It was in Iraq and Afghanistan that ASIS and 4 Squadron cut their teeth. From tracking elements of Abu Musab al-Zarqawi's group, Al-Qaeda in Iraq, to gleaning intelligence from insurgent sources in Afghanistan, the small teams worked hard, but completely off the radar. Even more so when they engaged in joint operations with the tip of America's Special Warfare Spear, the Joint Special Operations Command, or JSOC. As the international community continues its gradual drawdown of major combat troops in Afghanistan, they will increasingly be replaced by special forces. As the curtain closes on the world's latest round of large-scale land wars, it will continue to open on this new and ultra-secret shadow war.